Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Specialty Vehicles. Here today to show you a really cool, it's a little green briar wagon. And for you Chevelle aficionados, basically that's what it is got the Chevelle, classic Chevelle front end. It's been fitted with a 427 with aluminum heads. It's got power disc brakes. It's got the vintage air conditioning, got the cool Yenko valve covers. The body's real straight, and I'm going to call it a driver quality paint job. I mean, you could say it's show quality, but it's drive-in show quality. It's very good paint, and if you look real close, you can kind of see a few flaws, but overall, it's really pretty nice. It's got the backup lights, and there's a host of improvements that were done to the car, the suspension, the brakes. It's even got a receiver hitch on the back, and we'll list those on our website. The interior is very original, very nice. Door panels are in good shape. All the rubbers are good. The seats are good. And the guy that owned this car, he had it insured with Hagerty Insurance, and he actually had it shipped to Arizona. He lived in Michigan, and he took his family down there, and they drove the car from Arizona back to Michigan on Route 66. That's where all these stickers are from. They went to the big Texan, the home of the 72-ounce steak, the Grand Canyon National Park. A place called Automotive Archaeologists. They're the ones that put the motor in the car. It's also got the Tremec 5-speed, so it drives down the highway very nice. And this 427 produces a lot of torque, so it's a really, really good driving experience. And when you put your foot into it, she will jump. When was the last time you saw one of these little cranks? It's pretty cool. I was going to open the tailgate. It's got a little latch right here. It's got the old school little spring so it doesn't slam down. I just lost the focus on my camera. I think I got up too close. But when was the last time you saw a wagon with a 5-speed air and a 427? It's just not your grandma's car. But all the window trim, the door trim, the moldings, everything's in really, really good shape. And it was signed by a lady, and I Googled it, Donna Mae Mims, back 6/28/08. She was a pretty famous car lady. I think she might have been a race car driver. But you can Google her, but that's her signature on the glove box. Probably from a car show. Looks like it has cruise control on it. The only thing I would do to it, the gauges are hooked up to the idiot lights. And I would put a set of oil pressure gauge, battery, just put the 3 little gauges under the dash, really what it needs. Engine temperature gauge. But it has been proven because it was driven from Arizona back to Michigan. And it does run real nice. The fuel gauge doesn't work, and I was told they went by the odometer. They knew they could go about 180 miles on a tank. But she's a beauty. I want to start it up because everything else is all good, but man, you got to hear this thing. It's sweet, 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 sweet. It's got a nice moon tachometer. But it's just a really sweet little car. And I'm not going to talk back here. I'm going to let you listen. Can hear an electric fuel pump. The exhaust is new. In fact, the shop in Arizona put the exhaust on it. And it's kind of funny, if you go to Hagerty's website, they did a blog. He documented the whole trip and the whole story. And one of the things he said when he got to Arizona to the muffler shop, they had the exhaust on it, it was ready to go, but it was making a ticking noise. And he had his 3 boys with him. So we couldn't just say, hey, we're going to cancel the trip. They just buttoned it up and hit the road. Well, when we got the car, it still had a ticking noise, and what it was, the exhaust gasket on the passenger side had a crack in it, and we replaced it. So she's sounding good and crispy right now. Well, like I say, if you got any questions, give us a call. I'm Bronco Bob with Texas Best Used Specialty Vehicles. And I'm going to hop in this car and take her for a spin. Man, it's just neat to see a cool old wagon. But have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Hope to see you in our showroom soon.